Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be my favorite products from e.l.f. that I've experienced this summer. And so I want to get right into this. The first thing that I want to talk about is this Nourishing Night Cream, which is a freebie that I received in one of my orders. And this is really light. It's absorbs into the skin really easily, and it doesn't leave any kind of a greasy film or a heavy residue on the skin. It's just light, and you can just feel the soft, soothing emollients just going right in to the skin. It penetrates right through there, and by the time that you rub that in, you know that it's not going to leave that greasy, heavy feel that's going to transfer onto your pillow, and yet it creates that barrier to retain the moisture from where you just cleansed your face and removed all your makeup and washed your skin and everything. So this is really nice. I'd like to recommend this to anybody that's never tried it. Okay, that's the second thing that I want to go in with and talk about today is this St. Lucia palette from e.l.f. And it comes with a blush and a bronzer, but the bronzer is what I want to talk about. The bronzer is it's just a beautiful formula. It's really soft. Let me just swatch it for you and so you can see what it looks like. Let me just put it right here. Really soft. It's not too cool, but it's not too warm either. I mean, for me, it's just the right color, and it's just really easy to work with, and the pan's big enough, where I can get my brush right in there. And I mean, it was just a really nice little freebie that they sent me. And I don't really care for the blush, but I really do like the bronzer, and so that's a keeper for sure. So I've been reaching for that a lot this summer since I've received that product. Another product that I received from e.l.f. that I really like is this blusher right here. It's called Mellow Mauve, but it has a peachy color to it. It reminds me, let me just swatch this for you. It reminds me of one of my other favorite blushes that I have, except it's just a little bit softer. And so for those, soft summery looks, that you try to create, you don't want anything really bright or dark or heavy, as far as color goes on the face. You just want to create that nice sheen with a little flush of color. That is a beautiful blush. I'd like to recommend that to you all. Another product that I recently hauled was this e.l.f. highlighter. It's called Moonlight Pearls, which is a baked highlighter, and so you have to get past that top layer, so you can scrape that off or whatever. And anyway, let me just swatch this for you. This is really finely milled, since it's baked. Look at that. It provides that natural glow, that natural sheen. It's nothing really too bright, but it is beautiful and it is buildable. So let me just do another layer here and I'll show you just how pretty it is. See, and there you go with another layer. So you can build it up, and I mean, you could probably shine just as bright as you want, but you can go as subtle as you'd like to also. So there's another layer, so you can see that, how it just shines. And it's not, you don't feel like the Tin Man or anything when you're wearing it. It's really natural, and it just sits on the skin so beautifully. It doesn't emphasize texture or pores. It's like it melts right into the skin. It's just gorgeous. Okay, and then I got a couple more things here that really aren't talked about enough, I don't think, in my opinion, from e.l.f. And that is one of the products that they feature in their eyeshadow line is the Smudge Pots. And this little Smudge Pot here is in the color Ain't That Sweet, which is a really pretty light pink. And it is a frost. It's like a pearly frost. So let me just swatch this for you. And this is, it goes on like a cream, but it dries like a powder. And you can put it on the eyes, you can put it on the cheeks. It's just one of those multi-functional products. But look at that. That can work as a highlighter, or you can put that under the brow bone or on the lid. I mean, it's just a beautiful eyeshadow. And I love it. So anyway, I just wonder if the rest of their Smudge Pots are, you know, have the same kind of formula. So I'd like to try another color from the Smudge Pot line. And alright, and then here's another product that I really, really like from e.l.f. And I've talked about this before on my channel. And this is the Baked Eyeshadow Trio. And this is the Smoky Sea is what this is. This one's called. And it's a charcoal gray that has a bit of, you can see large particles of glitter, but it's not the kind of glitter that falls off of your eyes onto your face. I mean, it stays put, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's just, it looks like I don't know how to explain it, like granite. Can y'all see that? But anyway, let me try to swatch it here. And the glitter that's in it is like a pretty blue. So it blends really, really well with the blue eyeshadow. So this eyeshadow is like a navy blue. There it is right there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me find a spot for it. Let me just put it right here next to the black, so you can see how they work together. And if you like that cool tone smoky eye, this is all you need, is this little palette right here. Alright, so since we swatched those two, let me do the white. And we'll put the white here next to the blue. And this white is like, it's got gold. Reflective in it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but anyway, I mean, it's definitely white, but it has like a goldish cast to it. It reminds me of that Makeup Revolution highlighter called Golden Lights. So anyway, you can blend all these together and just create the prettiest eyeshadow look. And I've used this over and over and over again. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to talk about from the e.l.f. line are these waterproof eyeliners. And I bought one in black and one in brown, which is called Coffee. And then the other one is called Midnight, which is a really dark navy blue. And once you get it on the eyes, it looks almost black. It's that dark. And so anyhow, these have the felt tip pointed brush that's stiff. You know, it's a pretty stiff tip. And so you've got really good precision and control, you know, using these things. And so it's 1.4 grams or 0.05 ounces in each one. So not a whole lot of product, but they're very inexpensive, and you know, they just really come in handy for the summertime. And so anyhow, waterproof eyeliner. That's a good deal. So anyway, those are my recommendations from the e.l.f. line, the things that I've used this summer that I really, really like. And you know, this Smudge Pot is just, that's probably one of my favorites out of everything that I suggested today. That and the bronzer and the blush. But anyway, all of their face and skin products seem to do well. Their baked products do well, you know, for me. And not everything I've used from them does well, but you know, a lot of things do well. Oh, I forgot a couple of things. Let me just share this with you. There's the hydrating under eye primer. I've enjoyed using this summer. And also their powders, their loose powders. And so I've got the sheer face powder here. And then I've got the under eye powder, which is really finely milled. Much more finely milled than the face powder. And then I got the compact powder. That's a finishing powder, HD finishing powder in the color clear. So I've enjoyed using all these powders this summer as well. So anyway, and then of course their brushes. Who can get enough of their brushes? I want to recommend their brushes to you as well. So anyway, I forgot to mention those things. But anyway, I'm glad I caught that before I ended the video. So anyhow, those are my favorite things from e.l.f. And I've just really enjoyed using all those things. I've reached for them over and over and over again this summer, and I've really enjoyed using them a whole lot. And I'll repurchase them. I would repurchase every single one of those again. Alright, well that is it for this video. I just wanted to thank you all for watching. Make sure and subscribe and like and comment and all those fun things, and I'll be sure to chat back with you. Hope y'all have a blessed afternoon. Alright, we'll talk to you soon.